name is Steve Ford. I've just turned 60 and I feel about 80, but I've been doing voluntary work since September 1983. I actually keep a diary, so I do know the exact date that I started the volunteer work, and it was actually September the 11th, 1983. That just told me, because of my health, that I'd never work again. So I was looking something to fill my days, to keep me sort of active, both physically and mentally.
Hello, I'm Warren and I'm painting Steve Ford's portrait today.
There was a small piece in the Express and Star that Dudley Hospital Radio were looking for volunteers. Not knowing exactly what the work was involved, I went up and had a little interview and signed up. And I think it was actually on September the 11th that I did my first radio broadcast to the patients of the then Guest Hospital up in Dudley. It was an adult programme request show that I was doing, and then in 1988 they said, we'd like you to do the children's ward, and it was kind of the last thing that I wanted to do. I've got no interest whatsoever in doing children's request programmes, but again, I can only say I'm glad I went down that road and took that advice and started doing the children's request programme.
Today I'm going to be using a mix of graphite, which is pencil, watercolour and ink pens, which is quick and easy, less mess. It's just a 3-hour session, maybe 2 or 3 hour session.
Part of the request information that we got was something called Dream Come True. And there was things like the Make-A-Wish, that type of thing going on at the time. But we thought it'd be nice for the patients, the youngsters of Dudley, to have a similar opportunity, be it a ride in a helicopter, a speedboat, a Ferrari, meet a celebrity, do something out of the ordinary. They'd put it on this sheet, and if I could set it up, that's what I did. My
finished piece will be acrylic and oil, because I'll have another 6 hours to work on a final piece for the exhibition.
To date, I think I've fulfilled 551 wishes of that type of thing. There has been some really strange requests down the line, but as I said earlier, it's kept me active physically and mentally, and hopefully there's 500 children from the Dudley area who've had their wish come true already. As a volunteer, of course, you don't get paid for what you do, not in financial terms, but to see that smile, how can you put a price on that? And then of course you've got the day itself, when you meet up and you see them lift off in that helicopter or set off in that car, so you get another smile, and you get a smile from the family, and that's very fulfilling. It's very rewarding.
The Steve Ford portrait is complete. I did a watercolour and ink base sketch, which I did when he sat for me, but then I converted it onto canvas, and then I used some acrylic paint and topped the acrylic with oil paint, and it took about a week to dry, but it's finally there. Really bubbly character, you can tell, really kind person, but I chose to put the blue background because he's suffering with a lot of pain, and I could see it in his eyes when I was painting him.